All right, guys, so the first movement we have is a horizontal push. And my baseline for that would always be the barbell bench press, all right? So the barbell bench press, super simple, but easily messed up by athletes and adults around the world. First thing we want to do, both feet on the ground, all right? Both feet on the ground, butt stays on the bench, upper back stays on the bench. From here, what we want to think about, our eyes should be directly under the bar. I don't want to be too far down, but I don't want to be too far up. Eyes directly under the bar. I should sheathe the knurling. From here, feet found on the ground, feet knuckles to the sky, because if we go knuckles back, that puts a lot of strain on our wrist. So knuckles to the sky. From here, drive through the feet. The most important part of the bench press is on the way down. So think about bending this bar, trying to break it, press back up. Bend the bar, break it, back up. What I don't want to see is elbow out wide. That puts a lot of stress on our shoulders. Bend the bar, back up. A simple regression from this would be a simple push-up exercise. I would probably have somebody dumbbell bench if they can barbell, just for the low wise. But for right now, the bench press is our baseline movement for horizontal push. If I want to make this harder, I would add some type of tempo to it. So I would play around with eccentrics, going 3 seconds down, controlling the way down, exploding back up. Pauses, 2-second pause at your chest. After that, press back up. That would be pretty simple movements that I would do. All right, guys, so for our next exercise, we're gonna do a horizontal pull. Now, there's so many different movements to do from a horizontal pull, but my baseline will be someone starting with their body weight. It would be some type of TRX row, ring row, inverted row, however you want to do it based on your facility. That's what I would start with. So from here, make sure that the rings or rows is at our hip height, so we get enough based on our body weight for pulling and based on our structure. From here, grab them, walk your feet down, arms straight, and from here, I don't want your hips to sag down. Squeeze your glute at the top, and from here, just think about rotating and pulling your arms to your chest. Here, control on the way down. Here, control on the way down. I don't want you sagging. I don't want you overarching. Nice and straight line from my head to my feet. Pull all the way down. A simple regression for somebody who isn't getting it, or let's just say they're coming from practice and the arms hurting, will be a dumbbell row. Now, simple exercise, easily butchered. Dumbbell row, super simple. Gonna find a bench, have the weight in front of us. From here, hips back, hinge, fall on the bench, eyes up. I should be able to see the symbol on your shirt. From here, think pull straight up, control on the way down. Straight up, wrist to chest, control on the way down. What I don't want to see is any overarching or anybody swaying. So chest down, legs straight. I don't want to see that. Chest up, athletic position. Pull, control on the way down. That's our horizontal pull. All right, guys. Third basic movement is the squat. Now, I have two basics for this movement, the squat. I have a unilateral squat and I have a bilateral squat. I think both are great. Now, am I a fan of my first day walking in and putting kids under barbells and telling them to squat as low as they can? Not a fan. I think these movements, one, let me see how well they move. Two, let me see what their weak and strength areas are. And three, they let us start off and progress, because if we don't have a foundation, we can't go any farther. All right, and then when we do go farther, we'll fall. I truly believe athletes are built from the ground up. So with these basic movements, these are what I'll start with. So, teach them a split squat. What I want to do, I want to have 90-90 in both of my legs. Meaning, I want my knee to be in line with this front ankle. Slight cover to shoestrings. From here, my back knee should be in line with this hip. What I don't want to see is us starting off too far forward or all the way back. All right, dig this back foot in the ground, 90-90. From here, the goblet position. If I was to drink a bowl of water, this is where I would be. The dumbbell is in contact with me at both times. From here, stand up, press through this front leg, straight down. Small top, stand up, small top, stand up. I should be driving from this front leg. Most of my weight should be on this front leg. That's my unilateral split squat. From here, bilateral, simple goblet squat, all right? I like to elevate the heels. If I'm taller like myself, I like to put a pad on the box, but this is where I would start. Goblet squat to a box. Goblet position. from here, toes pointing at a 45, hips go back, knees out, small tap, stand back up. Hips back, knees out, small tap, back up. I don't want to see you bend it over too far or lean it side to side. Squeeze the core, hips back, knees out, stand up. Simple regressions and progressions to that would be for split squat, assisted split squat, and for a squat, squat press out. Thank you. All right, guys. A regression from a bench press, or really a staple in any program, is the push-up. So the push-up is, I like to think about it as a moving plank. So for example, and we'll get into planks right now too, but for example, the push-up from here, I want to start hands under my shoulders, feet nice and straight. I want a straight line from my head to my toe. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be too high. From here, I'm going to screw my hands out like I'm opening a can or jar. Slow down, back up. Slow down, back up. What I don't want to see is when you come up, when you go down, you do this, your hips go. I want you to stay nice and tall, slow down, back up. Now from here, anti-extension core. The basis of a core exercise is going to be the front plank. The front plank is in anti-extension, so you got to really think about drawing your ribs down towards your feet. From here, I like to start at elbows. And when I think of any core exercise, I like to think about breaths instead of seconds. Really getting that nervous system to calm down. From here, elbows under my shoulders, squeeze my core. Think about chest to ribs. Really squeezing the core. From here, I don't want to see sagging. Nice and tall, eyes up. All right, guys, so one of my last basic movements to teach, whether or not people believe in it, is the hang clean. Now, the reason I like teaching the hang clean is because, one, we get to learn how to absorb force. Two, it's great for coordination. And three, it's the baseline of a power exercise. You can use it to regress and progress so many things. There's so many ways, but how I like to teach it is like this. So, for example, just like the RDL, all right, I want to think about big chest, Superman chest, shoulders back. From here, wrist down, keeps the bar close to our body, knees bent. And from here, all I want to think about is just jump, catch, and knees bent. So from here, shoulders back, wrist down, knees bent slightly. From here, jump, catch, elbows up. All right? Same thing again. Now, one thing I'll see commonly, especially working with younger high school athletes to middle school athletes, is this. They'll go shoulders, wrists, knees, and from here, they'll jump and the bar go out. What I want to think about is shoulders, wrists, knees, take my shirt off. All right, that's how close the bar should be. Jump, catch, elbows up from there. Now, if somebody isn't able to do a hang clean, which is normal, what I will have them do, it's simple as this, a clean pull. Same thing. Shoulders back, wrists, knees, and from here, just jump. That's it. And if somebody can't do that, let's just say an athlete is coming in and they can't really hold the bar, dumbbell jumps, box jumps, anything to hit triple extension is that what I'll have the athlete do. Simple progressions I like to do from that is to have the athlete pause right before they jump. If you pause right before you jump, it's harder to produce force going vertical, so it makes the lift better and it makes the athlete work just as hard. The hinge. So my baseline for a hinge would be the RDL. So from here, RDL, same thing as if I'm teaching a hang clean. I want to go shoulders back. I should be able to Superman chest, as I like to say. From here, think wrist down, not wrist up. Wrist down keeps the bar close to the body. And from here, think about slight bend in the knee. Hips go straight back till you feel a full stretch. Come back up. So one more time. Shoulders back, wrist down, squeeze the core, slight bend, slide this bar straight down your leg, butt back, full stretch in the hammy, come back up. The reason I want to feel a full stretch and come back up is because if I start to go too low, I start to round in this low back. So, nice and tall, shoulders back, wrist down, knees, hips back. if an athlete is not able to do the RDL, I'm a big proponent of using what we got. So for example, it might look silly, but med ball hinges work just as well. So for example, athlete, same thing, except we got a med ball right here in the front. All right, shoulders back, hold the med ball from here. Instead of wrist down, from here, think ribs down, squeeze the core, knees bent, hips all the way back to where you feel it squeezing in the hamstrings and come right back up. What I don't want to see from here is when we go knees, hips, I don't want to see you fully drop this med ball to the bottom. All right, it should stay close to the body and your chest should stay up, hips back. If I want to make a progression from the RDL, from there, I would then take the athlete through my unilateral sequence where we start from, for example, a cross-reaching SLDL, which we'll all be doing in the warm-up because I'm a fan of putting unilateral stuff in the warm-up just as movement prep. And from there, we just get into dumbbell SLDL, 2 dumbbell SLDL, and then, for example, our last one would be same thing, shoulders, wrists, slight knee, here, a barbell SLDL.